The air in Oaxaca was thick with a magical scent, a blend of sweet and earthy thanks to the cempasúchil marigolds everywhere. These golden flowers, so central to the Day of the Dead, seemed to infuse every breath with a sense of wonder and anticipation. Their vibrant petals spilled from market stalls and hung in garlands from every doorway, transforming the city into a living painting. The streets themselves became rivers of color, guiding both locals and visitors through a tapestry of tradition and memory. The warmth of the sun was matched by the smiles of the people, and the streets buzzed with music, laughter, and the rustle of papel picado banners overhead. Everywhere I looked, there was a sense of joy and togetherness, as if the entire city was united in celebration. Vendors called out, offering delicious street food, while families and children filled the cobblestone streets with joyful chatter. The aroma of freshly made tamales and sweet pan de muerto mingled with the scent of marigolds, creating an irresistible invitation to taste and explore. Shop windows displayed playful calacas, skeletons dressed in fine clothes, capturing the festival's spirit, a celebration of life and a nod to death. Each figurine seemed to tell its own story, reminding everyone that joy and remembrance can exist side by side. Everywhere, people worked together, decorating squares and arranging altars outside their homes. The sense of community was palpable, as neighbors shared stories, laughter, and memories while preparing for the return of their ancestors. There was a shared purpose, to welcome the spirits of loved ones returning for a brief visit. Each altar, or ofrenda, was lovingly adorned with photos, candles, and favorite foods, creating a bridge between the living and the departed. I felt privileged to witness such a profound cultural event. The emotions in the air were tangible: grief and joy, remembrance and celebration, all woven together in a beautiful tapestry. My journey had just begun, but Oaxaca had already captured my heart with its color, community, and tradition. The city's energy was infectious, drawing me deeper into its rhythms and rituals. Every sense was engaged, and every moment felt like an invitation to join in. The sounds of laughter, the taste of local delicacies, and the sight of flickering candles created an atmosphere unlike any I had ever experienced. This was more than a city. It was a celebration in motion, a living, breathing tribute to heritage and hope, where every street corner held a new story waiting to be discovered. Dia de los Muertos isn't a Mexican Halloween. It's a deeply rooted tradition, celebrated with reverence and joy across Mexico and beyond. This holiday is a vibrant tapestry of history, culture, and spirituality, woven together over centuries. It beautifully blends ancient indigenous rituals with Catholic beliefs, creating a unique celebration that honors both ancestry and faith. From October 31st to November 2nd, families believe the border between worlds dissolves, allowing spirits to return and celebrate with the living. During these nights, cemeteries glow with candles and marigolds, guiding loved ones home. It's a joyful reunion, not a day of mourning. Laughter, music, and storytelling fill the air as families reconnect with those who have passed. The festival is about honoring family, sharing stories, and passing down cherished memories from one generation to the next. People keep memories alive through food, music, and visits to graves. Special dishes like pan de muerto and tamales are lovingly prepared, and music fills the night, creating a sense of togetherness. UNESCO recognizes it as a cultural treasure, acknowledging its importance to humanity's shared heritage. For Mexicans, it's a cornerstone of identity, a time when communities unite to celebrate life and remember those who came before. The vibrant colors, music, and food are all part of a sacred ritual to welcome spirits home, transforming grief into celebration. This isn't just a festival, it's a powerful expression of love and memory, a living bridge between generations. Understanding this changed my perspective. I wasn't just observing, I was witnessing a living tradition. Every marigold, sugar skull, and candle is a symbol of enduring connection, each one representing a story, a memory, a loved one never forgotten. Dia de los Muertos teaches us that love and memory outlast death, and that by honoring the past, we enrich the present and future. One of the most moving moments of my journey was being welcomed by Elena, a warm and gracious local woman who opened her doors to me with genuine hospitality. As I stepped into her home, I was immediately drawn to her living room's ofrenda, an altar lovingly created for her grandparents. It overflowed with family photos, flickering candles, vibrant marigolds, and meaningful offerings that told stories of generations past. Each item on the altar had a special purpose: water to quench the thirst of returning spirits, salt for purification and protection, and favorite foods carefully prepared to entice loved ones home for a night of reunion. The altar was more than a display. It was a bridge between worlds, connecting the living and the departed. Elena invited me to share pan de muerto, the sweet, anise-scented bread of the dead, its delicate sugar dusting a symbol of life's sweetness and fragility. She also served mole, her grandmother's favorite dish, rich with spices and memories, a recipe passed down through generations. Tasting these foods felt like sharing in her family's history, each bite a connection to stories, laughter, and love that had shaped their lives. That night, I joined Elena's family at the cemetery, where thousands of candles illuminated the graves, casting a golden glow that seemed to chase away the darkness. Families gathered together, picnicking, playing music, and telling stories, celebrating the lives of those who had passed rather than mourning their absence. I listened as Elena's family laughed and reminisced about her grandfather, sharing anecdotes and memories that made his presence feel real and immediate, as if he were sitting beside us. The atmosphere was joyful, intimate, and full of love, a celebration of connection that transcended time and loss. For Elena's family, spending the night with ancestors was natural, a cherished tradition that kept bonds strong and memories alive, weaving the past into the present. It was a powerful lesson in how remembrance can be a true celebration, filled with music, food, and the warmth of togetherness. The experience redefined my understanding of family and tradition, showing me that honoring the past can fill the present with meaning, joy, and a sense of belonging that endures. Oaxaca's streets exploded with life during the comparsa parades, joyful, chaotic processions led by neighborhoods not professionals. I was swept up in a wave of dancing, singing, and laughter. Brass bands played infectious music, echoing off colonial buildings. People of all ages dressed as calacas and catrinas, their faces painted with artistry, blurring the line between life and death. Giant Mojiganga puppets bobbed above the crowds, adding humor and spectacle. Children darted through the parade, faces painted like sugar skulls, collecting sweets. The city became a stage, everyone an actor in this life-affirming play. The music was everywhere, homes, restaurants, and streets, uniting everyone in celebration. Strangers danced together in public squares, sharing spontaneous moments of happiness. This wasn't a show for tourists, but a genuine outpouring of community spirit. Remembrance here was loud, colorful, and full of joy. Dia de los Muertos is rich with symbols, each carrying deep meaning. The cempasúchil marigold, with its vibrant color and scent, guides spirits home, blanketing the city in gold. Sugar skulls, calaveras, are playful, not frightening, decorated with names and placed on altars as sweet offerings. I tried decorating one myself, appreciating the artistry and the lighthearted approach to mortality. The ofrenda is the heart of the celebration, multi-leveled, adorned with food, candles, papal pecado, and water, representing the elements and welcoming spirits. Everywhere, these altars reminded me of the festival's true purpose: love and memory. La Calavera Catrina, the elegant skull in a fancy hat, is a symbol of equality in death and the Mexican embrace of humor and style, even in the face of mortality. These symbols turn remembrance into art. They embody a culture that finds beauty and connection in every detail. Standing in Oaxaca, I felt a profound sense of wonder and collective joy. The laughter in cemeteries, music in the streets, and pride in every ofrenda created an atmosphere of love and remembrance. I was deeply moved by the respect for tradition and the openness with which families shared their rituals. Here, death wasn't taboo. It was celebrated with color, music, and affection. Quiet moments in candlelit cemeteries brought peace and reflection, not sadness. I thought of my own loved ones, feeling for the first time that remembrance could be joyful. This journey stirred awe, gratitude, and a longing for such meaningful rituals in my own life. Dia de los Muertos is more than a festival. It's a lesson in living, loving, and remembering. The warmth of this celebration lingers long after the last candle fades. It's a tradition that fills your heart and changes your perspective. If you're considering visiting Mexico for Day of the Dead, know that Oaxaca felt incredibly safe and welcoming. From the start, I was met with kindness and generosity, far removed from negative stereotypes. Families filled the streets, celebrating together in a spirit of peace and community. Locals were eager to share their traditions, often inviting me to join in or explaining customs with pride. I traveled alone but never felt lonely. This was a citywide family. The festival is family-friendly, with children dancing in parades and marveling at colorful altars. Skeletons and skulls sparked curiosity, not fear, and creativity flourished everywhere. Streets were lively and safe late into the night, making it easy to explore and enjoy. My advice: come with an open heart and respectful curiosity, and you'll be welcomed into the celebration. It's a moving, enriching experience that reveals the true warmth of Mexico and its people. My journey to Oaxaca didn't just show me a festival, it changed how I see life and death. In Mexico, death isn't an end, but a continuation, and remembrance is an act of love. Building an ofrenda, cooking a loved one's favorite meal, telling their stories, these keep memories alive. Mourning becomes celebration, and as long as we remember, our loved ones remain with us. The festival taught me to cherish the present and the people around me. It's a testament to the strength of family and community bonds. I left wanting to learn more about my own heritage and create my own traditions of remembrance. Dia de los Muertos shows that we can face mortality with acceptance, humor, and grace. It doesn't deny loss, but focuses on the enduring power of love. I returned home with gratitude and a heart changed by this life-affirming perspective. I hope my stories have given you a glimpse into the magic of Oaxaca's Day of the Dead. Sharing these journeys is my passion, and your support makes it possible to keep exploring and telling these stories. If you enjoyed this, consider subscribing or supporting. Your encouragement fuels future adventures. Together we can discover more cultures, more lessons, and more reasons to connect as humans. Thank you for traveling with me in spirit. I look forward to sharing the next adventure with you soon. Until then, keep exploring and keep your heart open to the world.